Okay. Alright, looks like everything is up and running. Welcome everyone. I'm Dollar Free. Yeah, a slightly unusual. Well, today is technically Tuesday, but it is meant to be the Monday mix. This is Indigo Park. Well, it's supposed to be the first chapter of Indigo Park. All I know about this is it's meant to be some sort of horror game. How much horror is involved? Are we talking like anywhere between Five Nights at Freddy's to Garden of Banban to, I don't know, something like even more horror or something like that? I don't know. Either way, I think there's only one thing probably to do, and that is dive right in and see what actually happens. At the very least, I believe everything is up and running. Yeah, new game. Oh, interesting. We only get one save file? Well, it is only chapter 1.
Who journey to this newfound paradise, we welcome you. Indigo Park offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow. Indigo Park pays homage to the values, dreams, and unwavering truths that gave rise to our great nation. Here you embark on the journey of a lifetime, a place of creativity, joy, and fantasy. Where your dreams.
Okay, so Indigo Park's supposed to be old, by the looks of it. Right, I'm just keeping an eye on the frame rate, so I do have V-Sync on and everything else. I'm just trying to make sure that things will look okay. Yeah, it does look a little... I don't know if it's meant to be part of the effect of the video, if it's... Or maybe it's just me with that, just a tiny little bits of stutter. Alright, so the park's closed, and we are... Damn, why would you go into the park in the middle of the night? Why would you not go out in the middle of the day? Like, seriously, what's the obsession with going out to locations in the middle of the night? Alright, yeah, this game doesn't support controller. Ooh, this is a bit fast. Oh, hold on. Okay, so camera movement is fast. Mouse movement, oh, WASD is slow. Running is shift. I'll figure out what to do here. Because all I've got is run so far. Alright, we might have to try aiming for this door. Maybe the prompt will say something else. Nope, it just opens up automatically. This is going to be really fast in terms of the jitters.
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park! The world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience. Jump into the world of your favorite character. Wait, you're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Press E to interact while looking at an object. Huh. That's the monitor. This is supposed to be the left, I believe.
Hi, I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered. Let me just get a good look at you. I don't seem to have your face in our guest list. Is this your first time here at the park, or did you just get plastic surgery? No worries, it's Rambly Tuesday, so you qualify for a big discount on your visit. Just follow me to the main gate. Ooh, I can't wait for you to see everything Indigo Park has to offer.
Okay, and we don't have to press anything to get up again. Interesting choice. Meet Rambly at the park's main gate, which is over this way.
What's the holdup? The gate is open. Head on into the entryway. Hold on. My mistake. The gate is not open. There seems to be an error message being sent from the gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our Turn on the Generator mini Rambly venture. Have fun!
Okay. So far it's not bad, actually. At least in terms of how they're presenting this Rambly character. Oh, and doors open up.
The Indigo Violet Compact Power Generator. But it seems to be inoperable. Looks like it's missing a piece. Can you find it?
I heard something click. So we're clearly missing a piece there. Now puzzle elements. Alright. Found a collectible. Alright, there are collectibles. That's the switch to flip on the generator. Not up here, not up here. I'm hoping this is not too obtuse in terms of trying to find items. Like, that's not too bad so far. And then we flip that switch. Yeah, the controls seem pretty straightforward, which I'm kind of glad for. I don't necessarily want anything too crazy in terms of controls.
Okay, for real this time. Welcome to Indigo Park!
Right. Oh, toggle your flashlight. Alright, so why do we toggle our flashlight?
Oh, silly Rambly. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I think there's some in the gift shop. Head in there and I'll get you set up.
Okay. So maybe there's some sort of element of... And I'm seeing a couple of these. Critter cuffs. Don't forget, it's E to pick up items. And F to turn on the flashlight.
Here you go, buddy. Your very own critter cuff. A new way to interact with the park that also doubles as a pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement included.
Ooh, that line's fast. Yeah, if the controls are nice and simple, then so be it. That's perfectly fine. So I don't know why it turned the flashlight on again all of a sudden.
Uh-oh, the door mysteriously locked. Why not test out your band and save the day?
Okay, that's a little bit of a slow
Hooray!
animation.
Great work, buddy. Now try entering the park, and we can start our Indigo adventure.
Don't know why the flashlight keeps turning on automatically. Also, I'm just going to press one button. I'm going to see. Okay, so does this game auto-save? Like, it's implied that there is some sort of auto-save function. Huh. It's like we're going to the right first. I don't know. Maybe? Yeah, I wouldn't expect any of these things to be good. Oh, that's super dark. No, it's just the loading zone. Oh. Okay.
Pardon our dust, buddy. Looks like the park is going through some renovations. For the inconvenience, your Rambly Tuesday discount will be 3% off. why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
All right. So this is Rambley's Railroad. Yeah, the way this story is introducing things with having like a live comment.
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the
saw something
target
up there.
audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites. Do you know why Rambley the raccoon loves Rambley's Railroad? Because I like trains.
Interesting. Yeah, they're making you run around the whole way. Yeah, I like the way that they're using Rambley as a mechanism to try and tell the story, rather than having you sort of guess things on your own. You do need some sort of narrative in order to push it like a horror story, and it's got to rely on someone else.
Welcome to Rambley's Railroad. I'm Conductor Rambley.
Ooh, hold on. You okay with that, Rambley? Nope.
Oh, look! It's Molly McCaw!
It's Molly McCaw, the greatest pilot you ever saw.
You sure are, Moll. Why, you only crashed into 6 bars this week.
I'm not crashing, Rambley. I'm barnstorming.
But that's
What's barnstorming?
It's crashing with style. It barely hurts at all. Say, those young adventurers you've got along with you look like great pilots. Why not try your hand at flying in my ride? Rooftop races.
Admission included with your critter cop.
okay. So Molly McCaw.
Oh, Finley! Come on out and greet the people!
Hi, Rambley.
Why the long face and body?
You've known me for 100 years, Rambley. I'm always long because I'm always longing for a new seashell for my collection.
Oh, Finley, you should come out of your shell.
How about
So,
you
Finley?
come into it instead? My ride, Oceanic Odyssey, will teach you all about the wonders down under the
Alright, so we have
deep
2
blue sea.
races so far. Or
It's
2
as
rides so far.
blue as me. I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey currently closed for repairs.
2 rides. Oi, oi, Finley, what's going on? Okay, so the ride's currently not working. Follow the wires. Doors are opening automatically. I expect... Hey. The noise is meant to probably serve as like a jump scare thing. Oh, a hat. Lloyd's limos. I'm not sure what the deal was with that. Alright, so we need to find a gear of some sort. Right there. Pop the gear in. We need another gear. Right there. That gets... Ooh, why is it getting darker and darker? Something about that was like getting darker and darker. I'm not sure.
Hey there, Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that common folk name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydford L. Lyon, actor extraordinaire.
Ooh, the rolling of the R's.
Of course it was.
Yeah, not sure what the sequence was there with the ride breaking down. Was it trying to introduce? Huh, okay. No-
So, what do you think? Pretty fun, right? Now you know all about my friends and Lloyd. So, where do you want to go?
Huh. Alright, so I think we just have to kind of leave. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. having the narrative of, oh, I thought I saw one of these could be picked up. Thought it was. Might have just been the reflection onto the light. Yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, of course, my experience with horror games are pretty limited, but so far this... Well, again, they haven't really introduced what's meant to be sort of the horror part. So we can choose. We can go to Lloyd's Main Stage Theater. Then there's that one up there. Ooh, I haven't met the running. Yeah, there's just that little audio sound effect right here from the fountain spinning. Nice tiny little detail. Alright, what happened? And then we can go further up this way, which is up to...
Hey, buddy, come over here. This here is an information kiosk. If there's anything around the park you want to ask me about, just stop by here and I'll ramble on about it.
Okay, well, let's give it a shot.
Oh, a Molly plush. She's always been my best friend. Did you know she builds planes in her landing pad at the park? And then she crashes them. She's so talented.
Okay, so this tells you about the collectibles.
Congratulations! You found me! Don't I look adorable?
I was a bit short. Finley the sea serpent.
Oh, you found my buddy Finley. You know, he's really shy. Like too shy. Like obnoxiously shy. But he's got a good heart. I hope you get to meet him someday.
And then last one. Okay.
Family ears.
So
Those
you
used
must
to
play as a
fly off the
character who
shelves.
wanted to
That
go
pair's
to
pretty
Indigo Park
damaged,
but never
though.
got the chance.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gotta be at least one more mint condition set out there somewhere. Like a yard sale.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. Your character really wanted to go to Indigo Park and never got a chance before it closed down, and for some reason you have decided to go by yourself in the middle of the night. Unknown why you would do so. Anyway, let's try this location. Ooh, not allowed. Alright, we need to move on then. Maybe that's what would have happened anyway. So it's intended you don't go to Lloyd's area first. Maybe if they want you to take it in order, you have to go to Molly's area? Huh. Alright. Just a collectible. That's fine. Yeah, it's the fact that it's not crawling with potential threats. Like, we don't know at this stage what we're dealing with. I remember compared to Outlast, where Outlast you get a very
Wow,
good
look
idea.
at that! You're at Jetstream Junction. Oops, looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, there's a security office in the back of the theater. Maybe a friendly wrangler can help you get in.
Alright. Yeah, when you get compared to Outlast on a normal playthrough, probably within the first 3 or 4 minutes, you've already got an idea of a threat that you are running from. At this stage of the game, we've dealt with perhaps what is one potential, but we have no clue yet. It was just this tiny little bit of movement in the ride section where you're fixing up the ride. No, actually, it wasn't even when you're fixing up the ride. It was when you're on your way to the ride. Hey, Martin, hey. How am I liking this? So far, it's been pretty interesting. I've just been talking about, I like the use of Rambly the squirrel. Okay, it's moving. I like the use of Rambly the squirrel as like a mechanic to drive the story, because horror games do need some sort of external narrator present, even if they are meant to be...
Hey, buddy, I've got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your Criticov is not yet able to resuscitate you.
Okay, so there's a chance I could cark it here. Yeah, you can... Yeah, horror games need that external narrator because you as the character is meant to know nothing about the area that you're in. If I don't turn... Huh? I can hear the sounds of movement. Ah, you know what? I'm just gonna run. Alright. This looks like a pathway that I'd have to run along in order to try and get out of. Okay, cool. Thank you. Interesting. It moves along. So, obviously, I don't know if they're meant to be animatronics or something else like that. They're clearly meant to be aggressive. Yeah, okay. I'm not too sure yet. Hold on. Nothing there, nothing there. I like the fact that the controls are simple. Use the key to unlock Jetstream function. Yeah, the controls being simple is really nice. It's like one interact button. You don't have to handle doors. And you can choose to turn on or off your flashlight. Alright. Jeez Louise, buddy. Oh. Okay. Alright, something's happened. I don't know. I haven't found much. So far, I've found a couple of collectibles. And there was like a fountain area that I saw, but... This is a bit of a distance to run. Alright. Yeah, I have to admit, the loading zones caught me off guard when I was first going through them. I'm like, why is it getting dark all of a sudden? And then that's that. Yeah, it's just the loading zone. Yeah, I did. Okay, so it was just related to the noise that was going on. Fair enough. If I look at what I've got... Yeah, I've got a couple of the collectibles already. Gold.
Wow, is that a limited edition gold Rambling plush? Parents were fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambling plush we just blasted with gold spray paint.
Okay. Yeah. The little detail of also having someone narrate more information about the collectibles. So I like the idea. Actually, I'm going to quickly just go back and just talk about one thing that I like with the information booth. I'm not going to use it too much, but I'm just going to go... So I like the idea that when you hover over something and you see the text looks like it is your perspective as the person who wanted to go to Indigo Park. So like here, my dad promised me he'd buy me a pair when we went. That's your character. And I like that feature because then you can get two perspectives on the collectible. You get your perspective and then Rambley's perspective. I'm not too sure about Rambley being the evil sort of character. I haven't gotten that feel yet, but so far this isn't bad.
Hey, why don't you check out Molly's rooftop races? It's not far from here, and it's a great warm-up before we get into the bigger rides. Just take it up at Molly's landing pad.
Okay. So we're meant to go up. There's Molly's landing pad. And rooftop races. Yeah, I know that this demo is only chapter 1. And when I was looking at some of the reviews, like, some of the reviews were like, it's not very long, but that's fine. There's only, like...
Oh no, this is horrible. Looks like Molly crashed into the right again. Don't worry though, your pal Rambly has the repairman on speed dial.
Okay. Don't ask me to fix this. This is a bit of a mess.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's landing pad? It's not far from here, and it's a great cool down after that exhilarating ride. Just take a down from Molly's rooftop races.
Okay. So, yeah, I think there was something in one, like a couple of the reviews about there's like only one chase sequence or something like that. But I think that's fine. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't think you necessarily want to overload someone. If this is meant to be their first sort of foray into horror style games, I was thinking before, like, when you think about something like Garden of Banban or some of the other ones where they're meant to be like more sort of exploration style horror games involving mascots. Not your Five Nights at Freddy's style thing, but there's another one which is on the tip of my tongue. Actually, it's not even on the tip of my tongue. It's a bit off. It's something like this. I know it comes in like 3 parts. Hold on, we got to go into the ball pit. Ball pit doesn't have physics. That's a shame. Okay, well, how do I get out? I get out of the ball pit. Ooh, this is actually going to be a fun one. All right, cool, we're good. We don't go this way. Hold on, that's a puzzle. That looks like a puzzle door. All right, bit of puzzling. That's not too bad. Alright, so all of these cubes can probably move them. Need to try and figure out what the color arrangement is. Well, if you look like some of the collectibles, Rambling goes, oh, looks so delicious, I just want to go out of the screen and wait and I'll eat it someday. It's when you get a berry collectible. Fair enough, fair enough. I know there was talk about, I know there's the mascots in general all have plushies or collectibles. And then there was the hat, and then it's supposed to be like a better condition hat, maybe, I don't know. But there's only 12 collectibles. So it makes sense that you'll have some weird, unusual lines. Alright, now here comes the puzzle element where I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. You know what? If you want to give me a hint on this puzzle, feel free to do so. While I run around and try to figure out what exactly the puzzle is asking me to do. Because I can't go through this door. There's no switch on the door. And I'm thinking my entrance has to be through here somehow. I can't seem to work out at the moment what this is asking me for. Unless it wants like unique shapes or something. I think these are all the same though. Yeah, star, square, circle, and triangle. Or does it want them all the same? Hence the shape of the wall. Alright, I'll take that. Let's give that a shot. What the? Alright, well, I don't know what happened there. It worked. Press enough buttons and you brute force your way into a puzzle. Yeah, okay, so they're moving around. Alright, no. Come here. No running. I want to see what you are. You look like... Okay. Drop down here. Alright. Oh, that's just the... That's back where we were. Alright, alright. Now I think I get the flow. Now I think I get the flow. Clearly in this area there is meant to be an item that we're meant to obtain. Alright. And we... Oh, it's a trampoline. So this is a one-way path. Fair enough. Two ways we can go. Nope, one way. Hold on, hold on. I don't think we're meant to... Oh, no, we can do that. There's a little bubble thing. I'm going to guess that if there's a chase sequence, it's probably in this area. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with having the obsession of always having your character go... Oh. Always having to go to, like, abandoned places in the middle of the night. No, bird. Come on. If you're going to come at me, just come at me, please. Alrighty. We are... Wait, back here again. Right. Something is... missing. I went up the stairs last time. And I went up that the first time. Unless I meant to see the bird mascot a couple of times. Alright, we just land in the ball pit. Nope. There's a premium lion plushie and Rambly goes, why does the lion get a premium plushie? Is it because he's the loudest? I can be loud too, and starts rambling. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was funny, like, the way it's like, oh, here's all my friends. Here's Molly, and then here's... what's his name? Finley is the second one that we see. And then it's like, oh, hey, Lloyd. And just, like, Rambly just wants to go, no, I'm completely and utterly done. Well, I just noticed. Is that a tiny little baby hop? Yeah, it is the tiniest little baby hop. Pressing spacebar and you get the tiniest little hop. And it's like, why would you get... Why would you get such a tiny little baby hop? Why would they give you a little baby hop like this? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Might have to try the first path again. Just in case I've missed something. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny how there's that little tiny antagonistic relationship there. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it kind of implies that the AI is also... If you don't know what to do, look for a shape on the wall and then go back and... I wish I could see what the rest of that message was. Give me a second here. Trying to read chat and I'm like... And put it into the shapes. Alright. I'll try moving things around. We'll go up here first, because I did see a shape before. There was like a triangle shape. Alright, let's go down. Let me have a look. Can I handle any of these? If there's one thing that I would say so far, is that I wish collectibles were... Like, so when you get up close to a collectible or an item that you can interact with, it hovers. The first shape that you saw was a red star. Yeah, I was going to say, the first thing I would probably say is, I know when you hover over an interactable, or you know, or a collectible that you can get, it turns white. But I wish it did that from a little bit more of a distance. Yes, that's the green star. Alright, so I know I've got to put a star as green. And then whatever else is going on. Whoop. Hold on. So, blue... The green triangle and blue star at the very least I can confirm. Let's go do that. So green is meant to be triangle. Blue is meant to be star. And then let's go look for more of those shapes, because that's obviously what meant to be the puzzle. Anything on the walls here? Hold on. No. So I saw a green triangle on the wall, and then there was right at the top of the staircase one where you go up and you do the bouncy bounce. It was like a blue... It was a blue star, and before that was a green triangle. That's what I thought I saw. Let me go through the loop one more time, because I'm clearly missing red and yellow as well. We go up here. That's a red star there. All right. So, red star. Yeah. I'm looking around for orange, but I haven't... Oh, yellow. I haven't seen yellow so far. Yellow's not there. So, red star. Something else. See, this is why I was saying green triangle. Hold on. Bounce. Bounce, please. Bounce, please. Why are you not cooperating? Here we go. There we go. And that's a blue star. Yeah, but I've got to find yellow. I have to find what yellow is meant to be. I haven't seen what yellow is. I've got red, green, and blue, but I need yellow, and I don't know if I need purple as well. Maybe I'm missing a shape up this way. Interesting as well, they've introduced the horror elements several times, but they've never given you a chase sequence yet. No. Maybe that's meant to be the yellow, so it's meant to be yellow circle, maybe. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, if yellow's meant to be circle, then this should be the answer. Alright, doors are open. Interesting as well, this is the longest section of the game that we've gone without Rambly. Like, the longest section of the game we've gone without Rambly. we've got two ways we can go. We can go up the... Huh? Nothing there. Maybe a lack of power or something? I only go... Alright. Fine, so this is the chase sequence here. Yeah, alright. Alright, here we go. Oh, fine, I'll go the other way. Oh, another bounce pad. Fine, fine, fine. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, the music pumping in is like actually not bad. Oop. Oh. Alright, that was a bit of an annoyance. Where does it take me? You were caught by Molly McCaw. Ooh. Molly can repeat words that she's heard. Don't be fooled. Okay. Press E to respawn. So, I feel like I maybe missed something with the bounce pad. I feel like I missed something with the bounce pad, or I'm meant to be looking for something here. Either I'm meant to make my way back here somehow and then flip that switch. No, that doesn't work because there's nothing here. Unless you're meant to get around through the door somehow. Alright, let's see what happens. Open up. Run. Okay, let's go. Let's start going straight. Ooh, jeez Louise. Alright, can I skip that? That was a bit fast. It's reminding me... Alright, can I skip this part? This chase sequence, in a way, gives me a couple of vibes. I'm thinking back to some very old RPG Maker horror-style games, like, I think it's called, like, Night at Monster Mansion or something like that. Or Escape from Monster Mansion. Alright, yeah, well... I'll make my way back that way. Hopefully I can remember. I kind of just did that partly on instinct. Hold on. Okay, so I have to press that to open the door. Yeah, so... the old RPG Maker style horror games where they were done in actually quite creative manner often use that sort of mechanic of you could go one of two ways, but one of the ways you go is like death. I go this way, run across this way, hit the bounce pad. Oh, that's right. Go here. Run this way. Up here. So I fell down here last time, and I have to fall down here. And then last time, this is the bounce pad that I got stuck on. I don't think I bounced high enough. Yeah, okay, now I've made it. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're in a slightly different area. Do I have my flashlight?
Ah, there you are, buddy. Wait, hold on. This Chaperone staff only.
No, no, no. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Ooh. Ooh. What the heck?
Welcome to the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities and... Okay. I can see in your facial tracking that you're scared, angry, upset. Transparency is an important part of our policy here at Indigo Park, so...
Yeah, you start talking.
About something. The park has been inactive for years. Employees stopped showing up, guests too. The mascots are... I just was so excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park has fallen into. Wasting all of your fun time. Sorry for the inconvenience. But, I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park? I can see in your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed
Okay,
to
and that
this.
plays into the character's
Ooh, I'm
background
so
of they
excited.
really
Let's
wanted to
get
come
this
to Indigo
place
Park.
back in business.
I'm just like more... Can I... Flashlight. Okay. This is probably the most gruesome thing that's happened so far. Just like the way that's happened and everything else. I'm wondering what the heck is that? Are they meant to be like the feathers or something? Or is that like something else going on there in the neck area? That's... Oh, that's like messy ass.
Okay, welcome to the crew, Rookie Wrangler. Registered. Your first official job as one of Rambley's Wranglers, registered, is to get out of the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Head left towards the Rookie Wrangler registered security room to set yourself free.
Left.
Phew, kind of exhausting to say that whole spiel. But Rambley's Wranglers registered is a registered trademark. That expired yesterday.
Ooh, okay. So we have to go left. Ooh. Down into the dark area. Jetstream Junction. Yeah, I like that little touch there. Just the indication that, hey, this is a back doors area. You would normally have to. Can I? No, I can't grab you. This tiny little baby jump feels so weird. Like, I feel like that would be a collectible if I had a bit more than a baby jump. So, security room. All right. Through here. And that's the screens of the park. Yeah. That's the gift shop. I think that's... I can't tell if that's meant to be the fountain. Outdoors areas. Yeah, I like the fact that the chase sequence... Okay, the only thing I wish with the chase sequence is that after your first death, you could skip the little... Even like just the pop-up of, hey, you died to Molly McCaw. Let's have a look. So the last one I just got was Poodle Plush.
Hey, buddy, did you dig that out of the lost and found? Or was it in the trash? No surprise to guess that our park would dispose of a non-Indigo brand toy. I suppose he'd make playtime special for a child with poor taste, though.
Alright. Have a quick look. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, there's something there. There's like a lion one. That's probably the berries. Some sort of statue. Probably looks like an arcade cabinet. That's probably like another mask thing, and that's another lion plushie. I don't know if I'm going to worry too much about going for all the collectibles. I think that it's more fun to try and do that on like a second time round. Yeah, if I miss a collectible, I think at the moment that's fine. Especially because this is, so far...
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler.
So far, this seems reasonably short.
You'll find a potpourri of porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see. But please don't tap the glass. You never really know what lies beneath the surface.
Yeah, if it's relatively short, I think it's fine to go back on a subsequent playthrough and pick up the collectibles, or revisit an earlier
buddy.
area.
You okay? You look kind of tired. Do you need a moment? Don't worry, it's fine. I don't blame you for taking a rest after all that. Heck, I could go for a nice, relaxing defragmentation myself. But before you settle down, you up for a little survey to help us improve the park? Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came
Like what
true.
was in the Molly the Bird
If
chase.
you've got
Ooh.
some time and you're up for a lark, stick around for the Rambly review. I'm here to offer my best to each valuable guest I assist. And lots of happy feedback.
Hold on, I'm
ensures
just looking
I
at the
get
mouse.
to exist. Let's try it. Were you satisfied with the rides? Yes or no? Were you satisfied with your guide? I sure hope so. Do you plan to come back? Will I see you again? Did your experience convince you to tell a friend about us? Did I earn your trust? At Indigo Park,
Oh, that's
there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park,
I like
more
this.
than my remarks are mysteries.
I like
Even
this.
I don't know what we might find.
The whiplash is perfectly
Fight through the
fine.
dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind.
It kind of is a bit of a bop. I'm not gonna
That is
lie.
If you want to keep going. Oh, idea! I know all of this isn't fair to you. It's an awful lot to ask. But here comes Rambly Review Part 2 to sell you on our task. I'm here to view and assess each valuable guest as I learn. And lots of happy feedback ensures you're gonna return. Right, I'm so happy you rode a ride and saw the show. I'm so happy to be your guide. More than you know. So come back anytime. I'd love to see you again. In all my thousands of days, I've never had a friend like you. At least I hope I do. At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast.
Yeah,
to
I kind of like this
everything I
jam.
know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. But fight through the dark.
I'll wait till after the credits roll, just before I go into that.
Till all my old friends are united again, and I won't feel so left behind. Okay, I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy. Please?
Yeah, that was reasonably short. It's a full-on passion project we've been working on for a little over a year now. The stories world we'd like to create with Rambly and his friends special. Gonna need some help. If you enjoyed Chapter 1, supporting the socials if you want to see Chapter 2, no matter what happens. Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. I'll leave this here. Okay. I think, in a way, this is a nice... It's similar to, if I remember you suggested before, the Voidness. And I felt at the end of the Voidness that the Voidness was a really good introduction to the sort of slow-paced, sort of part psychological, part puzzle horror with a little bit of, not combat, but a little bit of puzzling, live puzzling elements as you try to maneuver around the enemies to a nice condensed story. I feel that this is about the same, but for more sort of, yes, high-speed mascot-style horror, where it's trying to sell you on the theme of this environment was meant to be friendly, but is now no longer friendly. I'd really like that this is kind of short. In terms of setting up the horror, I'm still not sure on why they... I probably would say that the weakest part is definitely going through the Lion Theater, just because when you go through the very first ride, you get a very small glimpse of Molly McCaw. A very, very small glimpse. And then at the chase sequence, you have Molly McCaw at the end. So it sort of ties into each other in that it ties into itself. The theater stands out in comparison as it kind of felt like a tiny little section of the game that they wanted to try and introduce another horror part, but didn't really have anything to put in. I don't know if it's one of those things where it might be more interesting if they had shown both the lion and Molly in that same section. And again, it just ties it in further into chapter 1. I like the fact that it is short, which means, yeah, you can go back, for example, if you wanted to collect all the collectibles and have fun, for example, in that chase sequence, trying to get every collectible that you can. If you check out Game Theory and look at Indigo Park, they will talk about it. Yeah, I could see why. You know what? I'm actually now curious about. Hold on. That should be fine here at the moment. But I'm curious as to what the other sort of horror game I was thinking about. I know it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Garden of Banban. It's something else. It comes out in 3 parts. And it is. Yeah, I know. Game Theory. There's been a few of those, but yeah, I do know Game Theory as the channel. Let me see if I can search it on the Steam tags. I'm probably not going to find it too much. Yeah. There are a couple of things which I wish the devs took on for a little bit more for the chapters, or even went back to this one. The interactables, you have to kind of really get close to them to identify that they are meant to be an interactable. I wish there was just a little bit more of a distance when you approached an object for it to sort of highlight as an interactable. It doesn't have to be for everything. Yeah, food theory, style theory, film theory. Yeah, it's one of those multifaceted media style. I guess I'll call it like a media style group where you have different channels for different things. Yeah. With the highlighting of collectibles and interactables, you don't necessarily have to even go so far as to highlight collectibles like the plushies from a further distance. But even just being able to go, oh, I spot the gear a little bit easier. And sure, this only comes up 4 times in this chapter where you actually have to pick up an interactable. The first time when you pick up a single gear to go into the main gate. The second time when you pick up 2 gears to power up the ride, and that's your first little glimpse of Molly McCaw. And then your third time in the theater when you go and pick up the key to get to Jetstream Junction. But even then, just if you have your key collectibles highlighted a little bit further away, maybe it might make the experience a bit better in terms of the story being, or moving people through the story. But overall, I think this is a pretty fine experience, especially if you like me, who's not really ever played horror games. This is a nice, short, but sharp introduction to the style of horror that it wants to introduce you to. That is you don't have a mechanism to fight back against anything. You can only run away. But you only have to deal with one chase sequence in this game, and it's one path. When you understand which way you can go. In this game, as we saw from the very first interaction, if you go straight, you run straight into Molly, and if you go left, you can run away a bit more. It's a really good introduction to that. I'll be curious to see what they do for Chapter 2. I'm surprised they say here supporting socials if you want to see Chapter 2. So I'm wondering if that's what they'll continue to do, is they'll develop each chapter Yeah, no, no, no. Me screaming on a horror game is, I think in this case, it's because I had expected the horror as well. Um, and I think so. Gym or Jail got the scare because it's like a straight up jump scare. That was. It's like, oh, the horror threat moves so quickly, and that's part of the game design. It moves so quickly that if you get caught off guard in Gym or Jail by going to the left, it's so fast that it will get that reaction. But here in, so for example, in the Voidness, you can clearly tell where everything is. You just have to scan the environment. And in this one, they clearly show Molly McCaw ripping open the doors and the music shift kicks in like that. It's sharp, and you know if Molly McCaw catches you, that's going to be game over. Yeah, what did I say about Let's Find Larry? I was thinking more that I remember that one. That was the one where I'm not. I think it comes across, at least in terms of the reviews, as leaning itself more towards uh, like full on body horror style thing, and I definitely don't lean towards that. It's the same reason that I don't like the stuff I've talked about with understanding the threat that you are facing and how you need to avoid it or get away. This applies very much to Outlast. But I know from Outlast is that higher focus on like physical trauma and physical injury. Like, I'm pretty sure in Outlast there's a sequence where like you lose fingers or something like that. And when that sort of happens and you kind of see it very viscerally, it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm not really into that. As a bit of a side note, it's the same reason that I don't like. I've not played Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 8. And that's because both of them have this increased emphasis on like the physical horror side of like physical violence and physical trauma. Like the start of Resident Evil 7 has you like having your hand chopped off. Am I going to play anything at the moment on this? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I might wrap things up here. I like to keep the Monday mix up to a single game. So then I can really focus my attention on that game and give it my serious thoughts. So I might wrap things up here. I'll say I do like this recommendation. So thanks very much for putting it in. I will always say that I do take recommendations honestly and earnestly. And I do try to get back to you if it's like, yeah, I might give that a shot or I won't. Although I do think this might be interesting. I might have a look around, see if I've got anything else or anything else looks quite interesting in terms of the demo pile. I mean, last week I played the Dragon's Dogma 2 demo for like the 2 hours that I got. This feels like a demo, or it is a chapter 1. Maybe there's something else I'll find around, and it's just meant to be like the demo or the initial chapter of the game, trying to entice you to play more. That would be an interesting thing. But yes, I think I will wrap this up. I'll wrap it up here. I think this is a good point. So, as always, if you've been watching along or you're watching after the fact, did I finish the game that reminds you of Genshin Impact? So Wuthering Wave, are you talking about Wuthering Waves? It was the one that I played that one time on like short notice. Because that's a full-on like it's not a MMO. It's like a full-on open world action adventure single player thing, bit of co-op, kind of like Genshin Impact or Legend of Zelda. Those sorts of games you don't necessarily finish, but there is an update to that game with a new story part that I haven't finished yet either. Although I am still having fun with it. Oh, Fire Emblem in... No, I did finish Fire Emblem Engage. That one did finish up because I was doing that on Saturdays before going into, I think it was Dark Souls 2, actually. Yeah, I think I took a little bit of time in between Fire Emblem into Dark Souls. Yeah, I did finish Fire Emblem Engage. If I'm gonna play that one again in my own time, I probably would. I think there is some fun stuff you can do with that game, but I like on a subsequent playthrough, I kind of might want to take my time with exploring the Bond stories and the paralogs. I kind of just wanted to focus on the main story towards the end, just to push through the content. Yeah, back to the main menu. Kind of curious now if actually they allow you to view your collectibles, or if I press continue. Hold on, if I press continue, where does it take me from? This would be interesting. I just want to have
Hey,
a look.
buddy. You okay? You look kind of tired. Do you
Okay,
need a moment?
so it's taking you back to the credits. Well, I guess if you want it away. Aegis Rim. Hold on, let me just... Actually, no, we'll just leave it here for the moment in case this actually closes the game. 13 Sentinels, fingers crossed, because this week I am taking a break from Elden Ring. I'm getting... Very honestly, I feel myself getting frustrated with Elden Ring at the moment. Particularly with... There's design decisions that I know people will praise in Elden Ring, but I'm not a huge fan of. Because I think FromSoft does far better when they constrain the level design of their games. The open world nature of Elden Ring itself, I feel like is maybe a bit of a detriment in some cases, such as having to run around the entire world to try and find these scatter tree fragments. No, it's not just that. It's, all right, well, you need to find scatter tree fragments. And you have to constantly just run around and explore. And if you don't find the fragments, then you will die a lot. But I mean, I'm at, I think, level 7 scatter tree fragments. And I did look this up last time I was playing. It's like, there are 20 levels of scatter tree fragment. And in terms of the damage reduction between where I'm at level 7 and where the maximum is at level 20, it's like right now I'm supposed to be taking a third less damage. But if I get all the way to maximum fragments, I take half the damage. So it's a difference between, it's like a sixth of the damage in total. And I know that was apparently, according to the updates, that was a change in how they scaled the scatter tree fragments, so that the first 10 levels are meant to be far, far more effective, and then your later 10 fragments only give incremental gains. Yeah, feel free to put the suggestion in while I give my thoughts. So yeah, I'm taking a bit of a break from Elden Ring for 1 week, just to sort of help focus. And in that slot, so on the Friday, probably won't be interested then, but I will be trying to marathon 13 Sentinels to try and finish that up. Like, later on in the week, I'm going to try and do some more grinding on the actual battle mode, so I can, like, even if it's to the point of over-leveling characters, but I will probably do that. Because some of the characters have their... Oh, Cult of the Lambs. Yeah, I'm definitely aware of that one. I'll think about it just because I know Cult of the Lambs is not it's not a short-term game, but it's kind of, I don't know if it fits more into like the roguelite genre or if it's more like a part roguelike, but more so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Sims style game or something like that, where you like a base building style game or something like that, if that's the main content or the main driver. Yeah, go on with another suggestion as well. Yeah. 1 week away from Elden Ring. Hopefully next week I come back feeling a bit more fresh. I think what I might do for Elden Ring is I'll pop out of the DLC and look for items, or I'll take suggestions for items that I can use to do things like damage reduction. Because I think I have 2 talisman slots that I can afford to flex on. I know I can't give up the faith boosting talisman because that one I need the 46 faith for Black Blade. High on life. I'll have a look at that one now, actually. I want to keep the faith boosting talisman, and I think there's the talisman which boosts my counter damage when I poke something. But there might be like talismans that I can have to just generically reduce damage. High on life. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Age ratings. Humanity is being threatened by an alien cartel who wants to use them as, oh, up to you and your part to rescue and partner with charismatic talking guns, take down Garmantuous and his gang, and save the world. 2022 Squanch Games. Oh, I think I see where they're going here. It's got the, definitely the, partly crude humor, but I'm wondering if this is more like Doom vibes. It's giving me like Doom 2016 vibes, maybe. Not Doom Eternal vibes with the... Or it could be like Serious Sam style vibes. One of those sort of run and gun style things. And then I'm just going to have a quick look at the DLC. The DLC I'm not going to worry about. If I do play the game. Yeah, because I know there's a bunch of quite interesting ones. Like Ultra Kill's pretty interesting. This one I'm having a look at. This could be interesting. Iron Life is built for flat screen devices. Let's have a quick look at some of the reviews. Gameplay. Morty. It's good, solid playthrough. I'm looking at the average play times as well. I'm seeing maybe... I'm thinking maybe like an average of 10 to 14 hours, maybe? Maybe. Looks like it's about 10 to 14 hours on average. I think I could be wrong on that. I'll pop it into my list for the moment, but I'll think about it. Just because I think I might have actually a quick look. I think I've got something else on my... Like, I've got something planned for next week. It'll be a bit of a strange one. But it's one that I kind of saw and I'm thinking maybe giving it a shot. Yeah, I've been going through like the Steam library. Yep. Feel free to put another suggestion in. I've got time at the moment. Yeah, I was looking through some of the Steam suggestions and things that are just popping up on the feed, stuff that I've seen. There's a couple of games that I've got on my list at the moment which are yet to come out, but I've been either following them for a while or they've just popped on my radar and I'm thinking, yeah, I might play those. Minecraft Dungeons. I know we talked about Minecraft before and I'm like, Minecraft is a maybe, but don't expect anything fancy on my end because I haven't played Minecraft in forever. Minecraft Dungeons, I think, that is the oh, Rust. Rust, I'll give a skip on. I know Rust is definitely the style of game where it's like you kind of really want to be playing it in a server. You get more benefit out of it. Same thing with Ark Survival Evolved. Yeah, that's the same kind of game where it's like you really kind of want to be playing in a server with other people to get that full experience. Minecraft is a maybe, but I think Minecraft Dungeons is like the single player style. It's not single player. You can play it multiplayer, but it's like more like the adventure style thing. Let me have a look. Up down isometric. Hold on. Yeah, like Minecraft Dungeons is. Ooh, I'm not gonna buy the deluxe edition. I don't know if it's like meant to be like a roguelite something. Oh, Team Fortress 2 again. That's one where you kind of have to play it. Well, I know Team Fortress 2 they've put bots in, but while I get the humor, that's I think I've had my fill of like first person shooter style things with that environment. I could ramble for days about my time back playing Team Fortress 2 and Counter Strike and all the rest of that. Last of Us. Are we talking Last of Us 1 or Last of Us 2? Because I know most people would say Last of Us 1 when they're talking about Last of Us, but I'm just thinking, are you specifically referring to only 1? Or do you mean both Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2? 1 and 2. Fair enough. I'm going to have a look at the other one that you suggested before the Team Fortress 2. Just give me a second. I'll take like maybe one more. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take 2 more suggestions. 2 more. Let me see what this one is. Don't think. Yeah, and I'll say this. I'll take 2 more, but also the one that you suggested before, Team Fortress 2. Is that the actual name of it? Is that the actual name of the game? Because I've got something here which looks like a card auto battler, but I don't think that's what you're referring to, unless that is what you are referring to. Hmm. Okay, so if that is the one that you're referring to, okay, so it's like a. Oh, so basically just a straight up multiplayer style game. Tactical elements, if you're familiar with Slay the Spire, you don't have levels of boss fights, you don't keep your stats. It's more like a PvP based ranking game. Um, maybe not. I like this one review. 4th of December 2022. I'm number 1. Don't recommend because this game doesn't have a player base. Let me, let me have a look at that one. I know one that actually been keeping my eye out on. It's called Another Crab's Adventure. I know that one sort of just came out. Hold on. I think I know what that is. No, that's not it. Let me try searching on Steam. Nope. I'm going to have to crack open. The last suggestion is Life is Strange. Yeah, I know Life is Strange. Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2, and they're actually working on the new game as well, I believe. They just announced it for the Life is Strange. Life is Strange might be interesting in the sense that it's very much the story-driven aspect. I'll think about it. I'm still trying to search up that first one. The one about the fish, is that one spelled correctly? Sorry to ask, but I just need to confirm. Oh, Life of a Fish. Okay, let me have a quick look. Try that one. Yeah, that's all good. So it's not coming up on Steam. Let me try the old internet browser. Life of a Fish game. Let's have a look. Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to read out the description and tell me if I'm correct. Life is a Fish is a survivalist adventure beneath the surface of the endless blue oceans. You play a shoal of newly hatched fish. On your journey, you experience the ups and downs of the underwater world as you follow the currents to find food and attract other fish to grow your swarm. Am I on the right track for that? It's like a 2018 game where you play as a shoal of fish. And yeah, it doesn't seem to come up in Steam, but it does say it's available on PC. I wonder why. All right. Probably from those. Well, High on Life looks interesting. It looks bright, colorful. Maybe. Um, Life. Wish I could find more information about what platform Life as a Fish. Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough. And I think that's still fine. I don't mind spending some time. Like, if the game finishes up early, I certainly don't mind spending time afterwards talking about other things. I think that's perfectly fine. Same way, I also don't mind talking about other random things during the middle of a game, especially on like longer games like the Souls games. Having more conversations always a nice thought. I'm trying to find more about this Life as a Fish game. Looks like PC, mobile, and console. Let me have a look at the YouTube page and like they're putting out new games. I'm going to try looking up the game studio on Steam. Nope, can't find it there. Life as a Fish. I mean, that one's actually now, I'm searching for it furiously, trying to figure out where this game came out on. But I can't seem to figure it out. It tells me on the website where exactly, like it was PC, mobile, console, but I don't know. Maybe it is better found on mobile. I have one quick look on like Google Play. So I can't look up Android. Life as a Fish. Fishing. No, maybe it's one of those things where the game, because it was like 2018, it kind of came out a while ago, and so it's no longer on any platform that supports it, particularly when it was either things like the move from 32-bit to 64-bit operating systems or something like that. I don't know. But that one I would say it's the most interesting, except for the fact that I can't actually find it anywhere. So I'm going to go back then and probably say that the most interesting suggestion from that list is going to be High on Life. I've put it into my list and I'll think about it, but I do have something planned for next week and maybe the week after. Other than that, I'm certainly one last suggestion, Spooky Men. All right, that Spooky Men. Okay. This game is like, it's over $200. It's over $200. Yeah. That's on Steam. And it's like, yeah, okay. I think I'm, all right. Yeah. Fair enough. I don't think that one's going on the list anytime soon. It doesn't matter how good the game is. I'm looking at the review and going, I like the game more when it's a $1 million game. Yeah, no, I can probably tell there. Well, I'm sure they're enjoying their joke and whoever purchases the game. Unless the person gets a free copy. I'm trying to see if anyone actually got a free copy. Early access reviews. Yeah, nope. All these people can have fun. All right. Yeah, I will wrap things up here. I'll say thanks for all the suggestions. Thanks for this suggestion as well. And for like, you know, poking me through with some of those hints on the puzzles. Because, you know, I get blind at times and I miss obvious things. But I will wrap things up here. As I mentioned, instead of playing Elden Ring on Friday, I'll be taking a break and I'll be trying to finish up 13 Sentinels on Friday. Indeed, indeed you did. And then I'll be playing Dark Souls 2 on Saturday. But as always, if you've been watching along or you're watching after the fact, I'd like to thank you very much for your time. And I do hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, all good. Again, if you think of more suggestions, just chuck them in one of them. Like a comment as one of the posts. Otherwise, take care. Thank you.